morning, everybody. Dave up here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Been going a lot, doing a lot of training and stuff for my job. So today I actually have an interactive video for you guys today, kind of taking you guys through my back workout. It's changed since the last time you guys seen a video of me training back. It's more of a posterior day now. I just work on my back with a little bit of hamstring and stuff like that too. So we're in the gym pretty early today. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get in here before like the big crowd gets in here before I got to go to work and stuff like that. So I'm going to take you guys through my posterior day today. More of an interactive type video today. So I'll talk you guys through like what I'm doing, reps and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all learned something. Please consider leaving likes, leaving comments, subscribing, things like that, helping my channel grow. So we're going to start off with pull-ups here. Probably do about 3 sets. No muscle failure or anything like that. Just kind of just warming up the back, warming up the lower back, warming up the lats, rear delts and all that stuff. So I'm going to just jump right into it and see you guys at the end of the video. These are, I kind of like to focus on when I'm doing pull-ups. It's less of a, it's kind of hard to explain, but I really want to focus on engaging the lats here on my pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups are going to be used to like kind of warm up the overall back, but for the most part, I kind of use it to kind of just warm up my lats and kind of just get the blood flowing, get warm. That's why I kind of keep my pump cover on. And I just want to focus on getting warm, getting the movement down so I don't have to work out a cold muscle when I move to my compound movement. So really just focus on bringing your chest up to the top of the bar. You see a lot of people kind of like curl into the pull-up, try to just stay up, try to stay tall. Keep a good width, a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And remember that it's a pull-up, not a chin-up, so you want to bring your chest to the bar. Do about 10 of these again. Eight, 9, 10. All right, we'll probably do one more set of about, maybe one more set of 8 to 10. Like I said, I'm not really trying to burn out on these. Just kind of use them as a warm-up to get the blood flowing. Last set here. I'm really hoping that the audio is going to be decent. The music in here is kind of loud, and I don't know how well my microphone is doing, but I'm really hoping the audio is going to be decent when I'm done recording. I'll upload this video to YouTube, but I'll do my best in the editing. I'm not like the best editor, but I'll do my best to try to isolate my voice and get this background music out of here, because just like any other gym, the background music is kind of... Last set, we'll probably go for like 8. All right, now we're going to move on to our first major compound movement, some chest supported rows. All right, so first movement, or first compound movement we got here is a chest supported row. I absolutely love this machine. It's actually one of the newer ones that we got in the gym. And before I went on that 3-month little hiatus for training, I actually used this maybe twice, and I fell in love with this thing. And I'm telling you, this shit is like the humbler. I'm telling you, this shit is like a humbling machine. But I got 90 on for this week. I'll show y'all my workout plan, or my spreadsheet here in a little bit. Hopefully this thing doesn't get in the way of my microphone. But pretty much for here, the most important thing is hand placement, and then getting that full stretch or that full contraction. So when I get my grip, I want to ensure that my chest is the pad is kind of slightly right under my chest line, so that when I'm stretching or I'm letting the weight go, I get a full kind of roll of my back to really stretch and really feel that eccentric, and then I'm able to pull you know, in the most optimal way possible. The biggest thing is what I don't want to do is kind of use the momentum to pull myself, and I want to ensure that all the tension is on my back and it stays on my back throughout the entire rep. So That's what I'm gonna focus on here. I'm gonna use my Grip Fitness wrist straps here to get a good grip. I don't wanna have to worry about my grip throughout my reps. I just really wanna focus on the contraction. And typically on my back movements, I don't do like a thumb over grip, only because I start to feel it a lot in my forearms and my biceps. So I try to keep my thumb out of the equation for the most part. But, you know, these grips actually really help with that. So as far as the like the width goes, I like to do pretty much shoulder width apart. Oh, let's go. Oh, boy. Oh, two, yo, three, yo, four, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. First set, 10. So for my compound movements, my rep range is typically 8 to 10. I think last week I only got this for like, I think my first set last week was 9. So I don't know if that's an improvement or what. The weight stayed the same. That's 1 rep more on my first set. That could be anything. That could be fatigue. That could be that I ate a meal closer to bed last night. That could be pretty much anything. But as I mentioned before we started, the biggest thing I want to work on is getting that full stretch, that full contraction, so that I can pull and have a larger range of motion. I mean, you can look it up, studies, you know, analytical reports, academic, like tests, whatever you want to call them. That eccentric or that stretch, there's a lot of progress that can be made as far as hypertrophy in that eccentric. So let's take pride in that eccentric. Let's take advantage of it, stay in it for a good amount of time, couple seconds, good stretch, and then really focus on what muscle group we're working on for that contraction. So that's set 1. We got 10 reps. We got 2 sets left. Still trying to keep that rep range between 8 and 10. Let's see what we can do. I even hit record. Oh, it's still record. That's good. Same thing, same idea, same stretch, same motion, same control. Consistency is key. All right. Consistency. You want the same. You want your reps to look exactly the same, or at least pretty close to looking exactly the same throughout all your reps, throughout all your sets, throughout all your days that you're in the gym, right? Your workout videos should be boring to watch, but exciting to do. Eat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got no more. 9. Woo. Yeah. That shit's definitely starting to beat you up after a while. But I don't know, I think that's the beauty of it, you know? Just bodybuilding is one of those sports where the idea of bodybuilding, at least in my opinion, is extremely easy, right? You eat the right foods, do exercises that you actually enjoy doing, and you get to watch yourself make progress. The only challenging part about bodybuilding is that you can't blame anybody or no one else is accountable for, you know, your productivity or how you perform or your results. Other sports is like a team thing, or, you know, you got a coach kind of walking you through every step of the way. But for the most part, man, bodybuilding is like a isolated sport. Like you're an athlete by yourself. You got to show up every day on your own and just kind of get the job done. So I really enjoy bodybuilding, maybe because I really like to be isolated. But I'm gonna try to do some more group work or network a little bit. I don't know. Not really my cup of tea, but set 2 down. Honestly, talking to y'all, I forgot how many reps I did. So we just gonna say 8, 9. I watched the video and didn't get the right number, but y'all let me know how many reps I did for set 2. All right, last set, set 3. I need at least 8 here. I need at least 8. I gotta eat at least 8. Like I said, rep range for this compound movement, 8 to 10. And then based on how we perform week by week, typically results in an increase or decrease in weight. And if I find a weight that I'm consistently doing 8 to 10, with that 10th rep being probably the hardest rep of my life, we'll keep the weight the same for a couple of weeks. And then after maybe like 4-ish weeks, we'll probably do like a off week or like a deload week where we cut the weight in half and kind of rest up a little bit and then adjust the weight at that point. But kind of just getting back into the gym. I take every workout as it comes, and if I need to decrease the weight or increase the weight to get a good rep range, I do. And then, like I said, it'll stay the same for a couple of weeks until my performance goes up. Set 3 here. All right. 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6. Now that I'm done, typically that's how it goes too. Now that I'm done, I feel like I could have done maybe another set, but I started to feel a lot in like my hamstrings and my lower back, so I didn't want to get a shitty rep in. So set 3, 6. What's that? 10, 9, and 6. It's not bad. So we're done here with the chest to quarter row, 3 sets, 8 to 10. We got 6. So theoretically, the weight here will probably stay the same for a couple of weeks until I consistently can hit 3 sets for 8 to 10. But now we're moving on to, I believe, the cable row. All right, so it kind of took me a while to get set up for this one, but for this week, for this cable row, we got 145 on this cable machine. I think last week I did like 120, and I was able to go above our target rep range, which is 10 to 12. So we got 10 to 12 for 3 sets. I think I had 4 sets on at first, and I have no idea why, but we got 3 sets of this also, 10 to 12 reps. And for this one, it's pretty similar to the chest supported, except there is no chest support on this one. So we really want to focus on keeping our back straight, not putting too much tension on our lower back, and really focus on driving our elbows backwards versus pulling with our hands. A lot of people get here and they start pulling with their hands, and you'll feel it in your back, but for the most part, you'll feel it in your bicep. So we really want to focus on keeping that chest moderately high and really just driving back with our elbows, get a good contraction, and just like any other exercise, really feel that eccentric or that stretch, and then really feel it on the pull or on the concentric. 10 to 12, set 1. We definitely getting 15. Okay. Set 1 is 14. That's not bad. Like a 20-pound jump from last week. Last week was really easy, so we figured that we could get a good increase. So 14. It's not bad. That's more than a rep range, but we still got two sets left to go. So we'll see how we perform on these last 2 sets. But one thing I want to kind of talk about is rest periods in between. We don't have to take like a power lifter's rest period where it's like 3 to 4 minutes. But we do want to give our body an adequate amount of time to rest in between sets, so that, one, we manage our time in regards to how much time we have to actually be in the gym. Two, as I already mentioned, you want to give your body an adequate amount of time to perform. So for me, in between sets is anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 2.5 minutes, right? I rarely hit 3 minutes. I rarely hit 2.5 minutes, but it kind of just depends on how I feel after each set. So typically anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes is a good rest period, in my opinion. Like I said, we really want to manage our time in the gym. Some people have, 2 hours to dedicate to the gym. Some of us don't. So I'm typically in the gym from anywhere to 45 minutes to 1.5 hours. Kind of just depending on how I feel and kind of what day it is. So set 1, 14 sets. Set 2 and 3, hopefully stay within that 10 to 12 rep range. But we'll see. So here we go. Set 2, 10 to 12 on a wide grip cable row. Oh, yeah. It's been about a minute and a half, right, since I rested, maybe. Oh. Remember, chest up, nice and tall, not too much lean forward. We don't want to use too much momentum. And drive back with the elbows, not the hands. 3. Whoa. 8. 10. Whew. Not bad. 10. 4 sets shy from set 1. 10 reps not bad though. That's still in that rep range. So set 3, theoretically it's probably gonna be like 8 or 9, but I think we can squeeze out 10. My little 45 minutes to 1.5 hours that I get every day, or at least on my performance days to train and come to the gym. I don't know, I take advantage of it because, a lot of people aren't mobile. There are people in the world who can't even, work out. And I think a lot of us take mobility and activity for granted, And I just want to make sure I'm not taking my body for granted. And as a natural athlete, especially competing in an enhanced organization, I don't know, I just feel like it motivates me more to be better and just to be my natural, authentic self. Now, that's not to say that I'll never be enhanced, but as of right now, I love being natural. I love pushing myself to my limits and knowing that's my natural limitation each and every day. Nothing's helping me, nothing's pushing me, other than caffeine, but other than that, I just like it. I love being authentic, and I kind of just love being, myself every day in the gym. So set 3 going down. Let's try to get, I think we can get 10. Oh, let's see. Last set here. One more. Okay, kind of like over there, the chest supported row. I feel like I could have did one more, but I definitely would have sacrificed some form on that last one. Not having a spotter, you really got to hold yourself accountable and not be afraid to push yourself really close to that muscle failure. So we got our 10 that we wanted. We're done here. Now we're going to move to, should be a unilateral chest supported plate row. All right, so here we got our unilateral chest supported plate row, I guess you want to call it. This is for me, a lat focused, heavier rowing movement. I really want to keep my grip moderately low, not too low, but pretty low on the vertical handle here. And I do like kind of a slight lean toward the lat to kind of get just a bit more tension on it. And then just like any other exercise, we really just want to focus on the stretch. I'll push myself up a little bit away from the seat just to be further away, so the eccentric or the stretch is a little bit longer. But like I said, we really want to isolate each lat individually, kind of work on it that way, and really focus on rowing this movement. So moderately low-ish grip-ish, and like I said, really focus on the lat isolation here. So if I can get this fucking grip, there we go. Get a good space away from the seat here, kind of rotate toward it. Good stretch. Just for 10 to 12. What is the exercise last week? Yep. My right side is a lot stronger than my left side. So I got 14 on right side, set 1. Biggest thing is hoping I can get 14 on left side, set 1. So one thing to keep in mind with isolation movement and when you take time to do one side at a time is resting in between, right? We can fatigue ourselves on that first set, literally to the point to where it hinders our performance on our left side. So either 1, adequate rest, or 2, alternate between which side you do first during your isolation movement. So for the most part, I always start right side just because I'm right side dominant, but consciously I always got to remind myself, you know, to do that left side first sometimes during some exercises so that I don't get too complacent. Honestly, in my back pose, you can kind of see my right side is a little bit more dominant than my left side on my back pose, but you know, that's what the isolation movements are for. You kind of make it for during the isolation movement. So we got set 1 left side here, 10 to 12. What I get, 14 on the first side, so hopefully we can get 14 on this side as well. Same idea as the right side. The eccentric is important. Get a good space in between and really feel that stretch. Yep. 6. 7. 8. No. 10. 11. 12. 13. Right. One more. 14. Set 1. Left side 14. So we'll track it, take a good rest and get ready for set 2. Right. 12. The fatigue is starting to kick in. Pretty much halfway through the workout. So good thing is after this, we move on to like hamstring, lower back type. So after this, we got RDLs, which I absolutely love and I'm excited to do because I have my straps today. Yo, last week, got my damn straps for RDLs, and if y'all saw my Instagram, I think I was only able to do like 5 reps. So I'm mad today. All right, last one. Let's make this one count. Y'all get to see my shitty face in this one. So, last one, 10 to 12. I think I ended up getting 12 last time, so hopefully we can get 11 and a half or some shit like that. But last set here. Same thing. Same thing here. We just want to kind of restrain from. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, yes, you're pulling with your hand, but for the most part, you're driving the elbow low and back, and you're really feeling it in your lats if you think about driving your elbow low and back, almost like you want to drag it across your quad, right? That's it. All right. 3 sets done. Got 11 on that one. If all y'all dirtbags that don't re-rack your weights, re-rack your weights. This one should be fun. We got 225 barbell deadlifts, RDLs. Not really deadlift, it's more of a RDL, but we got 3 sets of 8 to 12 on this. Now, like I said, last week I was doing these, and I was pissed off because I forgot my wrist straps, but today we have wrist straps, so let's see how we perform today. I think last week I was doing singles, like single digits, so like 5, really low single digits too, so like 5 or some shit like that. But today, let's see if we can get a couple more than we usually do. We'll take 8. So like I said, last week we did like 5, right? So it's good to get more. The grip definitely helps, and honestly, dude, it's like today, and I can kind of feel it right now. My lower back is more on the fatigue side than the warmed up side, but we actually got 2 more of these. I'm really satisfied with 8. That means I can keep this weight here for a while and really push to get within that 10 rep range. But once I start hitting this shit for double digits, you can better tell me shit. Dude, what's that motherfucker name? Javon? Some shit like that. Jay Aesthetic. Big ass, like strong ass men's physique guy. We chatted up sometimes on Instagram. I be bullshitting with him a little bit on Instagram. And I mean, this dude be doing this shit for like 4 plates, 5th place. I'm like, bro, how? You know what I'm saying? Granted, he an enhanced athlete, but still, like, most men's physique guys not strong. That motherfucker is strong. Shout out to Jay Aesthetic, man. That motherfucker strong shit. I'm over here doing 2 plates for 8, and I feel like I'm fucking gassed the hell out. But that's first set 8. I'm satisfied with that. I'm actually really happy with that. So set 2 probably gonna be 5 or 6, but we'll try to get 7. All right, set 2. I really wanted to hit 10. My lower back is pretty gassed right now, which is good because I need to strengthen my lower back a lot. And just think, when we're doing these, right, it's like a hamstring, lower back, lat type movement. So at the bottom of the rep, we're standing and pulling with our hamstrings and somewhat of our lower back. And then when we get to the top, we want to almost roll our shoulders back and get those lats engaged at the top. That'll really help with your lat thickness, and moving heavy weight obviously helps with thickness. So let's focus on doing that on this one also. Here it's a little bit weird with the eccentric. I don't like going all the way down to the point where I hit the ground, because then I start using that bounce as momentum. So I really want to focus on controlling that shit down, really dragging the bar on my shins, and getting a real good contraction on that. Yep. 1, 2. I'm losing my grip. 4. 5. Couldn't get that last one. Better grip next time, but I'll take 5. All right, last set. Let's be careful here. We don't want to get injured on the last one. Like I said, my lower back is pretty fatigued, so we're going to take our time with this one. Try not to put too much strain on the lower back, but we want to get some good work in. So, oh, and y'all like the shirt? That's Iron Will. They don't be sponsoring nobody. I think they do sponsor Corey Morris, but I mean, he damn near runner-up to be Mr. Olympia today, so he definitely gonna give Banks a run for his money. I don't know if y'all watch Men's Physique, but Hart McGrath channel and Instagram, I stay up current pretty much on like Men's Physique stuff all the time. I'm always watching the competition and shit like that. Obviously, I'm not a pro yet, but I want to stand next to those guys one day. So I'm always watching them, seeing what the judges are rewarding, seeing what the judges are looking for. And it's changed a lot since I first started watching Men's Physique in like 2020 compared to what they're looking for now. So definitely, if you're into Men's Physique, you want to watch, see what the judges are rewarding, see what the judges are looking for, and you want to cater your workouts and your training based off that. 1. Good. 3. 4. That's it. I'll take 4. All right, so that's it for the movements today. Just got hamstrings. We'll end it with that.
Member has expired membership.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep that in the video. These broke boys. Caffeine wearing off. Fatigue has definitely kicked in, but we ended with some hamstrings. 2 sets here of 10 to 12 at 90 pounds. And then we got another leg day at the end of the week. So yeah, legs not a priority for Men's Physique, but for me, I'm just kind of like an overall bodybuilder, so I like to train my body. And it's not high enough for a good stretch. And I want it close to the ankles and get that pretty low, and then starting position here. And I'm bringing my heels to my ass. And that's the rep. 10 to 12, set 1. We got 2 sets. Gotta hurry up. The wife waiting in the car. She gotta be to work soon. And I'm in here bullshitting, making a video. Seven, 8. One, 8. Yeah. Set one at 12, 11 or 12, I think it's 12. But one set left. Just because the last set don't make me want to bullshit on it. Just as intense as the other 12 sets that we did, right? 10 to 12. Heels to butt. Good stretch at the top. That's it. All right, so that pretty much concludes our posterior day. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Like I said, in the past I did back, just like a back day, but recently I changed it to posterior, mostly because I broke my foot, fucked up my ankle, so I had to incorporate legs with upper body because I couldn't do like presses and stuff. But my foot is better now, but I still kind of just like to put lower back and hamstrings on my back day and just make it a posterior day. So hope you guys enjoyed it, man. First video back or second one. Y'all might get a workout tutorial before this one, but had a good day today. Good session in. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Please leave likes, leave comments, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.